Hey everyone, it's towel day. So of course, being towel day, I had to use 42 by Barrister and Mann. Absolutely phenomenal scent. The scent notes listed right there are ambergris, petunias, tea, pangalactic gargle blaster, which is lemon sugar. So if you're a fan of florals, this is a phenomenal scent. I get the heavy hit of petunias with a little bit of the lemon and the ambergris or the tea kind of mixed in as well. Great scent. Today is also my oldest kid's birthday, so he was born on towel day. So kind of a nice bonus. So right now the soap, I've had that blooming. This is a soap that I do bloom, let off the puck. I don't do that very often. But it seems like with this soap, I get a better lather when I face lather this versus bowl lather. Now I have had this version for some time. I don't know exactly what base this is in. I think this is the second or third artisanal soap I bought, so it's at least 3 years old. So definitely before the Excelsior base, definitely before Soft Heart, and because they don't put their notes or the bases on their thing, I don't know what it is. We're gonna go with the Frank Shaves since it is hashtag Badger Week for VVS.live. We're just gonna do a quick load. Use a little Frank Shaves because it's a nice brush. Just a little bit more. Like I said, this is one of the first artisanal soaps I ever bought. And I actually bought this in one of my trips to New York. So I got, at the time, I didn't know that NYC from Ariana and Evans was a Pastors exclusive. So I was at Pastors and I saw this and I was like, ooh, wait a minute, that's a Vogon, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What does it smell like? So I was like, yes, please, I need this. So I bought it from Pastors. In New York, I can't remember when it was. It was definitely after towel day. But had to get it, use it when I got home. They had the splash when I was there as well. But I was there for work and didn't want to travel home with a splash in my suitcase. Seriously, I think I was going through GFK. Didn't want that at all. So didn't buy the splash. And then I loved the scent a lot. So I didn't use it very often. Because I heard it's like, oh, it's a special edition. I mean, granted, I was still really new when I bought this. Really new into wet shaving. So I thought, oh, it's a special edition. I don't know if it'll come back. I don't want to use it up and not be able to get it again. So I used it sparingly. And then next year it came back out again. I was like, okay, well, it's coming out. It must be like a yearly release. I didn't realize it was being released on towel day every year. I don't know why I didn't realize that. But it's like, okay, this is a yearly release thing. Awesome, I can use this more often. And then I fell into the rabbit hole of getting other soaps that were not limited editions and everything, and they just kind of got pushed to the back of the den. I'll be honest, I also had a hard time lathering this to begin with. I didn't realize how thirsty the soap was. So I never had it quite dialed in. It was always quite dry. So I loved the scent, but just like, and the performance is okay. You know, everyone says how great Barrister and Mann is, but I just can't seem to get a good shave out of it. What's going on? Come to realize I'm an idiot. Didn't hydrate it enough. So once I figured out I needed to add more water and I started face lathering with it, it worked so much better for me. But then, like most soaps in my den, I started getting other additional soaps, and they just kind of got stuck at the very bottom of different various piles under the sink, and just got, I don't want to say forgotten, because I always knew I had it, obviously, but it's just one that I didn't, because of laziness, I didn't always reach for it. I didn't want to unbury it every time. Now, I will say that my wife and I, we just celebrated our 1 year in the home that we are currently in. And we did build this house, or we bought it as, you know, we bought the lot from the developer. You know, we're in suburban hell. But we said, okay, we want this lot, okay, we want this floor plan, we want these options. So we bought it from a developer. But when the lots, we're looking at lots. They had lot 42 that was available, or was going to become available. I said, I want that lot. I want lot 42. They're like, what's the difference of 42? Like, it's 42. I had to have 42. So they had to go, hey, James, I got a Galaxy. It's the ultimate answer. So like, okay. So I had to have lot 42 for that reason. So because I was like, lot 42, my house now has to have 42 in our address. That's a must. So we have 42 in our house address. Granted, it's from my neighbors, but I had to guarantee I could have 42 in my address. So we're on lot 42. If I can get my case open here. The eraser this evening is going to be my Feather SS Kamasori style replaceable blade barber razor. Kamasori Chevette. So I think this has a Feather Pro Guard. I'm not sure what use this is on. Might just do a 2-pass. Blade is really sharp. Must be pretty new. Can't remember when I used this one last. As you can see, that just blooped right off. Didn't even make it to the sink. All right, we're gonna rinse that off. Luckily, it got close to the sink. Just to the side of my hand soap dispenser. Oh well. I think that's me use this razor was when I did my one-handed shave challenge. I'm also gonna do that tonight. But still having a really good shave. I love this razor. A good friend of mine enabled me to buy this razor. By letting me borrow his Feather SS. So I did a couple of shaves with it. I said, well, darn it, I need one. Found a good one, good deal. I like the pink scales or handle, whatever you want to call it. I think the discount I got on this was because it was one of the few the seller had left and it was pink. but I like pink. I like the pink handle. So I saw that and said, yes, please. It's become one of my favorite razors. It's maneuverable. It works exceptionally well. I love the AC blades. I can put it down on the spine. It sits up perfectly fine. Let's use the 2-pass tonight with a little bit of cleanup maybe. Not a ton of hair. About 24 hours worth of growth. Decent flow through. Yeah. On this super high dense knot. Sorry for running water. I didn't have running water when I use chivettes. Probably should just wipe them down like I would a straight. Slickness is not an issue with this. Like I said, I don't know what base this is in. But it works very well. Now that I've finally figured out how to lather this, it works. It's a phenomenal base. I love the scent. Like I said, it's very petunia forward, which I like florals. But it's also sweetened by the lemon sugar and the ambergris kind of blends it all really nicely. And the tea just kind of rounds it out as well. Very pleasant scent. Now the one that was released today, you'll see this the next day, but the one that was released is in their modified soft heart base. So it's a slightly harder soap than the normal soft heart, but it's not Excelsior. So it's a modified soft heart base. This is what they're saying on the Barrister Mann website. I told my wife that come next year, I'm going to buy a replacement for this. No ring of death yet, but I'm going to need a replacement. And I'll go full out next year. I'll get the towel, the splash. I think I had a splash this year. I can't remember. I looked right before I started recording. But I don't recall if you have the splash or just the balm. And I want the splash. We'll go that way. All right. Nice. Chin's always a hard spot for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Not too bad there. Beautiful. All right, usual spots there. Surprised not a lot right there in that trouble spot. So we're just gonna do a quick touch up. A couple spots, try to keep this relatively short, especially for a shave for me. Still plenty of lather left. I didn't do an excessively long load for a high dense badger. There, nice. So I'll finish off camera to keep this short. You can use witch hazel. And some nice star jelly. Star jelly just seems kind of fitting. So we'll use some star jelly tonight. That is look cooling. I think that's good there. Perfect. That works. It's close. Not super close. And it's not BBS, but I never get BBS, so for those that have been watching the channel for a while, you already know that. I just go for my trouble spots a little bit, try to clean those up. Try to get a DFS. At least presentable. Not that I'm going anywhere these days. Although in a few weeks I am going out of town for a fun trip. So that'd be nice. I can't wait for that. Be good to be on vacation. All right, so there's that. What the heck? We'll just finish this off camera. We're fairly long because I did lather up on camera. So those are still here. Thank you. If you're still here in this 19-minute mark. I think it's 19 minutes. I can't read the number on my screen. Not bad, not bad. My star jelly is almost empty. Luckily I have a backup. All right, a little bit of star jelly. Just seems fitting with 42. Ah, wonderful. All right, so last I checked, 42 was still in stock at Barrister and Mann, as well as Razor Company. I didn't check West Coast Shaving or Maggots, but there will be links below to all the products used at all the various shops, like I normally do. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in on the day after Towel Day. Hope you all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all next time.